Hey, welcome to another video on Expected Value Lotto, where we look at US scratch tickets and their expected values. And in this video, we're looking at the new California Lottery $1 Crossword Express ticket. This is part of the April 2024 series of tickets coming out in California. And of course, this one is a crossword ticket. I really like crosswords, so this one looks like a lot of fun to play. It's really just a basic ticket. There's no special bonus spots or anything like that on it. You are looking for 2 words at least for a win on this one. Now here on this page, we're looking at the prize structure and odds that the California Lottery put out on this game. Overall odds are 1 in 4.82 and cash odds are 1 in 9.32. So pretty long odds to do anything other than a break even on this one. Prize structure looks like you can win anywhere from $1 up to $100. Looking at the rest of the prize structure, nothing too crazy, excuse me, stands out on this one. So we don't really need to talk about taxes because the highest prize is $100. So when you run the numbers on this game, you find out that the payout comes in between 63 and 64%. This is too low. I wouldn't buy a ticket with a payout this low. I wouldn't recommend anybody buy a ticket with a payout this low. We look for a minimum of 70% for every ticket that comes out. Now, we've never seen a $1 ticket make it to 70%, but we've seen some get really close, that 69% range. And yeah, I mean, this ticket doesn't even come close to the 69% that we've seen on other tickets. So definitely one that I would pass on. The other thing we do need to mention about the 63% is that it does include all of the top prizes and upper mid-tier prizes, which not a lot of people are going to be winning, which means very few people are going to see 63% payout on this game. So what we want to know now is, what is the payout going to be for the average person with average luck who may not be winning those top prizes? And in order to figure that out, we're going to subtract out the value of the top 1% of prizes, recalculate, and see what that new payout number is going to be. So looking back here at the prize structure, the separation between the top 1% and bottom 99% of prizes happens here at the $20 prize level. So even though the ticket says loaded with $100 prizes, I mean, you have to be a top 1% winner to hit one. For everybody else, I don't recommend playing this game, but for those people who are playing it, when they do win on this game, they're going to expect to see a prize somewhere between a ticket or a dollar and $20. And even there at the $20 prize level, there is a split. It's about 74 to 26. So 74% of these $20 prizes fall here. In the bottom 99% of prizes is where the average folks are going to be winning. The other 26% are going to join the $100 prize to make up the top 1% of prizes. And top 1% prizes are really difficult to hit. If you want to know the odds of hitting a top 1% prize, look at the overall odds, move the decimal point 2 spaces to the right, and it's about 1 in every 482 tickets that will have a top 1% prize on it, meaning you're in $482 before you would expect to see even one of these top 1% prizes. And even then, if you hit the top prize, you're losing. So yeah, not a very friendly prize structure on this one. So because so few people are going to be winning these top 1% prizes, we're going to take the value of all of these, subtract it from the payout number you saw before, and that's going to leave us with the payout of just the bottom 99% of prizes, where 99% of people are going to be playing this game. And when we do that, we find out that the payout of just the bottom 99% of prizes comes in between 47 and 48%. And this is just a really brutal number for the average player. We look for a minimum of 60% payout for the bottom 99% of prizes, because most of the time when I talk about this, I'm talking about tickets that have bottom 99% payouts in the 50% range. It's pretty rare to see a ticket with a bottom 99% payout in the 40% range. I mean, this is just going to be a killer for the average folks out there. You are going to be losing your money so fast on this one. So this is definitely one that I would probably be staying away from. Now here on this page, we're tracking the increases and decreases in California $1 tickets. Over here on the right, this data point is the one for Crossword Express. So we see a massive drop in value from the previous $1 ticket, the Lucky 333. And so I don't know why the value has dropped so drastically from the previous ticket to this one. But I mean, really none of the $1 tickets in California are ones that I would buy personally. I wouldn't recommend anybody buy these, but to see a drop in value like this is, um, yeah, it definitely makes me raise my eyebrows and to question what's going on that would cause a dip like that. Now, if you are playing $1 tickets in California, again, I don't recommend it. But up here in green, you see the best tickets in every category. So if you're playing for overall value, Lucky 333 has the most value, although 66% still too low. Lucky 333 also has the best odds. If you're a more conservative player, like to hold on to as much of your money as possible, Lucky 333 almost made it up to that 60% range. And then if you're more of a high roller and like to see a little bit more money when you are lucky enough to hit in the top 1%, the Crossword Express has the most money there at the top. And then we are keeping track of top prizes as well. Now, one thing that I do want to mention is that there was a $100 Crossword Express. So, different ticket, but same concept, almost the same name, same odds, same top 1% value. But the California Lottery decided to tinker with the prize structure, and this new Crossword Express has less value than the old one. So that is significant. Even though it's not a lot, it's not a huge difference. It is significant that they lowered the payout. Now, here on this page, we are ranking California $1 tickets based on overall payout. You can see Crossword Express is the worst $1 ticket that we've seen come out of California. So again, very significant there. Wonder what's going on. Now here on this page, this is the ranking for the bottom 99% payout. And again, Crossword Express, the worst payout for the average folks. So again, very significant. This is just going to be a brutal, brutal ticket for the average player. Now here on this page, we are comparing $1 tickets across states. And so you can see California, these are the $1 tickets, top 35 tickets are on this page. And you can see California is relatively competitive when it comes to the 6 states that we're looking at on the channel. Regularly having more value than Florida, New York, and Texas. Georgia doesn't really put out a whole lot of $1 tickets, but when they do, it's Georgia's a little bit better than what California does. But then Massachusetts is really the state that has the best $1 tickets by far. The best $1 ticket that we've seen come out of Massachusetts had almost 70% value, but we've seen quite a few with that 69% value, actually all of them. So, we have to ask the question, if Massachusetts can regularly put out $1 tickets at 69% value and make plenty of money doing it, then why is California putting out $1 tickets at 63% value? That's over 6.5 percentage points difference than what Massachusetts is doing. And that's a lot of money when you consider how many tickets are involved in just one scratch game. One scratch game can easily have 10 million tickets that make up the entire game. Multiply that by the $1 price tag, and that's $10 million that's wrapped up in just one scratch game. And 6.5% of 10 million is $650,000 that the Massachusetts Lottery is regularly putting into the hands of its players, that the California Lottery is basically stealing from its players on this new Crossword Express. So that's never good when a state is, taking advantage of its players like that. Now here on this page, these are the top 36 friendliest tickets to the average player. And so you can see 35, number 35 here is Crossword Express. We just haven't seen that many $1 tickets over the course of this channel so far, over the past year or so. So that's why we have these 47%, 99% payouts on this channel. I mean, all of these $1 tickets are just really, really tough for the average player. Now here on this page, these are the top 36 tickets we've looked at on the channel so far. You don't see any $1 tickets on this list, probably never will, so you can pause that and look at it if you would like. And then here on this page are the top 36 tickets for bottom 99% payout. So these are the friendliest tickets to the average player. Again, no $1 tickets on this list, but we do have a couple of $2 tickets. So who knows, maybe we'll see a $1 ticket on here soon. I don't think it's going to come out of California just because California Lottery does not have great $1 tickets. But that's about it for this California Lottery $1 Crossword Express ticket. Again, I like Crossword, but this is not one that I would be interested in playing. I also don't recommend anybody else play it. There was a huge drop in value from the last $1 ticket that came out of California. This is the worst, has the worst value overall for $1 tickets in California. It has the worst payout for the average folks out there. This is definitely a stinker, one that I would stay away from. But that's about it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.